Hello, hello, hello. This is your message from the universe for 9/14/2020. This is the rune Odin. Odin is the blank rune. Blank is the beginning, blank is the end. It's basically talking about how moving into the future, it is a blank slate, and you are the one that creates everything that comes next. We're really talking about this big transition. If you watched yesterday's tarot reading, then you saw that we pulled the Hagals as the rune, and that is the rune of disruption, is the rune of change, freedom, liberation. And if you've been listening for quite a few days, over and over again, the theme has been moving into your new life without holding on to the old. When things change, when everything changes, everything changes. See, we look at the future and we want it to be shaped in a particular way. Then we look at the present and we see all the things that don't fit into that new future. And we often have hesitation about changing where we are. This blank rune, this beautiful Odin blank rune, really speaks to that hesitation. It really speaks to the fears that come up in a huge change like this, in a big transition, because it really is your choice. The universe is opening a moment of opportunity for you to make this big change with all of these different pieces of your life that are falling into place. But it is your choice to step into that change. You don't have to. You can stay exactly where you are, constantly dreaming of somewhere else, but not changing where you are. This blank rune is basically saying it's totally up to you what comes next. And it's not like you only have one chance. The universe is constantly putting pieces in motion for us to make that change. We can choose at every moment to make a change, to start anew, to change the way we do things, to change who's in our life. You can make that choice right this moment, or you can wait a year, 2 years, a week. So this blank rune brings up the duality of those choices. And it's kind of saying, all right, the ball's in your court. You're up. What happens now? So to that end, in this reading, we have a couple of cards that I want to bring to your attention. So this first one is the Four of Coins reversed. Now, the Four of Coins actually has several rune symbols on it, and we've discussed this before when it's come up. It has Fehu, which is for possessions. It has Othila. Othila is the rune for separation, and it has this combination rune of Isa, which is for isolation, and relationship or gift. And for me, when this card comes up in the upright, especially surrounded by this snake that's going in and out of it, it really talks about somebody trying to part you from your money. Somebody who is trying to maybe scam you a little bit, or you're going through a separation and in a business or in a job and you're going to lose some money from it, or somebody splitting up with you in a relationship and you're going to lose some of your possessions. When it's reversed, for me, what it is saying is keep your eye on your money, keep your eye on what you value, reevaluate what's important to you, take a look at that thing that you think is important and figure out, is it really important? It's really more turned inward on this, and when we combine that with the blank rune, it's kind of saying to you, is money really the ultimate goal, or are you aligning with the purposes of your soul? Are you aligning with that place in you that connects to joy, that connects to your passion, whether it's relationship or business-wise, to really take a look at what's valuable to you? And when we pull that into the rest of these cards, we have this Star reversed, which talks about self-care, which talks about loving yourself, which talks about When it's this way, it's about healing and self-healing. And when it's this way, it's about maybe you're not doing as much healing as you need to do, or that maybe you need to pay a little bit more attention to your healing. You need to kind of look at those reasons that you're holding on to, those patterns in your life that you may not be letting go of. And this Three of Swords backs that up. On a traditional tarot deck, it's the heart with the three swords in it that we're all so familiar with. And it talks about those painful things happening. And in this reading, it's about holding on to them. Are you going to choose to hold on to those painful things? Are you going to choose to stay in the energy of your pain and to sit in the space that you don't want to be in because it feels comfortable? This little kitty doesn't look the slightest bit upset to be chewing up these little hearts. If we pull that energy forward into this Queen of Pentacles here, and the King of Coins, King and Queen of Pentacles, pulled in the same reading. King of Coins here upright is talking about leadership, moving into your power, being a boss, right? And it's front and center. This is always the very first card that I pull in the reading. So to me, it says the most about what this reading is for. And we got this Queen of Pentacles reversed, which is talking about a little bit of having faith in this. The Queen of Pentacles, when it's this way, talks about all the things that you do for everyone else. Talks about all the things that you are doing outwardly for other people to make things work. And in this direction, it's talking about you turning that on yourself, on you leaning into that. Combine that with this Star reversed, and it's definitely talking about paying attention to your own patterns and adding in a little sparkle of faith. And I don't mean religion. When I say faith, I mean recognizing that the universe is on your side. Recognizing that the hardships that you go through, the pain that you've been going through, is for your benefit if you allow it to be, if you use it to heal, if you use it to nurture yourself and to come through it. Because up here we have the Six of Swords, about transition, about liberation, about moving into a brand new thing. Right next to that King of Coins, when I draw the cards, I draw this one, and then I draw this one, and then I draw this one on both rows. This King of Coins is very clearly saying that it is definitely there for you. It is definitely there for you, stepping in and being your own boss. And I don't mean boss in business, although for some of you that's what it is. I mean boss in your own life. Not being a prisoner to your emotions, not being a prisoner to what other people think you are, not being a prisoner to the way that other people want to treat you. Rather, stepping into that and cutting those ties and letting it shine like the sun. Letting your energy flow out and be released in a way that gives you passion, that gives you joy, that changes everything. The universe is definitely giving you an opportunity here to shift your life. Step into it. Examine those fears. Love yourself through it. Have faith that all of this is happening for you, not to you. You are beloved. You matter. You are loved.